Here's also the Sheridan IGA. It is our grocery store in Sheridan. It's where most people go to. I did do a quick little introduction of it, but it is a good place to go shopping. It's not too bad. They do have watermelons out, and today is a good day for watermelons. I see they have a forklift device on a sidewalk. Technically shouldn't be happening, but they also do have signs up that says no loitering, police enforced. Again, you're talking about private property rights, and even though it is open to the public, those laws are enforceable because business is privately owned, and you're in a parking lot just standing around idly doing nothing, or potentially doing other criminal activity like the things I mentioned that cities can govern with ordinances. But again, if you're just recording from a sidewalk of a business, but on a public sidewalk, it is legal. Especially if you're just recording, you're not engaging with them, potentially with being vulgar with them. You're not inciting alarm just by saying things or doing things that are obscene. As long as you're doing legally protected activity through the Constitution of the United States and the Oregon Constitution, then it is legal. So also another service I was going to tell you about, I forgot to do, was the post office. So they do have a gate right here. They do have a sign here that says authorized vehicles only. This is federal property, so I won't go on their property because I'm not going to do that. That's just stupid. But this originally was not the building. There used to be a building on the other side of this enclosed parking lot. That was the post office that I knew about. It was a brick building. I know it was dedicated when Bill Clinton was in office. It was a brick building. The main entrance was literally facing the IGA, which was Select at the time. A really nice building. Then they tore it down, and then they built this one on the same property, but now the building is on this side, not on that side. I'm not going to go into the post office because I don't want to cause problems, and I don't want to be potentially considered a nuisance. So on this street, which I believe is Sheridan Road, I think it's Old Sheridan Road, there is a sign right here that says a 15-minute parking only. That is enforceable. It is located right here between the yellow lines right here. Here's the post. Oh yeah, Sheridan Road. So I'm at the intersection of Sheridan and Sampson. So there is public parking right there. Keep in mind that that is not on federal property, that's public property. So federal government doesn't have the authority to step out all the way. They are open Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock to 5 p.m. and they're closed on holidays, federal holidays. They're closed on Sundays, and they're closed on Saturdays, the main office in here. But you do have access to the P.O. boxes in the lobby area. And you can see Old Glory right there. And you can see the POW flag, never forgotten. Full masts. So on the other side, there's a 15-minute parking as well. So there's two parking. There's one parking here and one parking there. They're both enforced. The address is 137 what I can do is I could approach from over here. So it says right here, the post office will be closed on July 5th, observance of Independence Day. So they'll be open. They won't be open Monday. They'll be open the following day on Tuesday. So because now that COVID is been what do you call that? Laid low, like they started getting rid of a lot of the mandates. They now have a sign where it is advised to be in the lobby, but it looks like this one says mask or face coverings are required in the lobby. So my guess is either the person who I spoke to not too long ago didn't update it, or they said they're going to and they didn't. Maybe the other side has it, because I know that there's been some videos I've seen from other people who are auditors who what do you call that, where one side of the entrance had it as advisory and the other one said required. Okay, so this one says required, so it looks like they didn't take it down. It's still there. But what's interesting was I went into the building, I spoke to the associate there, and they said that even though, because I said it's a federal building, they said, yeah, it is a federal building, but it also works in tandem with the state that this building is in. So even though our current governor, Kate Brown, said or implemented rolling back on restrictions, okay, here's another sign that says required. Okay, so even though the governor rolled back on the restrictions, they also work with it. So that's why he said that it is advised at this point. It's not required, it's not mandated. So we also have one box, and the box is located right here. So you see, here's the Sheridan IGA right here. You just take a right into this parking lot, and the box is right here. We have one box. I know McMinnville has at least two that you can drive up to, at least two, maybe three, but Sheridan is only one. I did want to make sure that I got that information. Yep, and there's a sign that says drive up mailboxes on this side. See, I'm not blocking traffic. I acknowledge him, moved aside. And we have a worker right there doing what they need to do. Here's another fence right there, but most of the time they use that side right there. But that is a conclusion of the post office in Sheridan, Oregon. Zip code is 97378.